afternoon, my fellow friends and YouTubers. This is Kurt, and welcome back to the Kurt's Place channel here on YouTube. Well, guys, we're back down here in my basement in the cave for another visual pinball gameplay video for you. Now, this time we're going to be checking out Pinbot, made by Williams in 1986. So this is another classic game I remember playing with my dad when I was growing up. I was actually 16 years old when this game came out, and I still remember it quite well. Now, I also want to mention, by the way, too, in addition to this, I want to mention that I'm going to go ahead and show you the back glass and the playfield, and we'll actually do some gameplay here on Pinbot. Now, one of the really cool things about this is this is actually being played on my skeletal pinball machine. If you want to know more about my skeletal pinball machine, when you're watching a video on the top right-hand side, there's an icon. If you click on that icon while the video is playing, it'll open up links to other videos I have. One of those is going to be the skeletal pinball machine, in addition to other pinball videos and things I put up on my channel as well. Now, one thing I always loved the back glass and things that they had for pinball. I always thought that was real cool, how it had a real futuristic feel to it. Very, very cool. Williams always had some of my favorite back glass art, and this one was no exception. Now we'll check out the playfield. Now, everything in the visual pinball version is fully functional. The helmet and everything does lift up just like it would on the real machine. And you're going to see it almost has a 3D effect to it, the way they made this on the visual pinball. Very, very cool, too. I even love the way they have like the see-through ramp here. Very, very cool stuff. Now, another really neat thing about Pinbot 2 that I also remember playing, too, is I remember the sound effects. Oh, the sound effects. In addition to having beautiful artwork, the sound effects and everything in this game were really, really great, too. Another one that I really like. And you'll see how the helmet there actually opened up. Then you're going to actually see that it actually closes. And one of the really cool things, it actually tells you how to actually play the machine on the back glass. It actually tells you there on the score there, it gives you instructions on how to actually play the machine with the scores there. Really, really cool stuff. And it actually shows you on the playfield how you actually do everything. Very, very cool how it gives you instructions and shows you on the playfield. Very, very cool how that actually works. And you see how that opens and closes? Very, very cool stuff. That's one of the really unique things about Pinbot as well. And you're going to see the artwork too. You know, always loved the artwork too. Always had a really futuristic feel to it. All right, so let's go and begin some gameplay here on Pinbot.
I see you.
Okay, let's go and begin some gameplay here on Pinbot. Now you're going to see the sounds in this game are absolutely amazing. Very, very classic 80s sounds in this game as well. Even when I put a coin in, listen how cool it sounds. Neat, just a great game.
Pinbot circuit activated.
My dad and I always enjoyed playing this machine too, but sometimes the ball does drain quick too. That's one of the things that makes it challenging too.
I am in your control.
Now what I have to do now is I have the visor open, so now I have to lock the ball inside the visor. One in the left hand, one in the right hand side. Lock the eyeballs as I call them, and then you get volleyball. There we go.
Now I see you.
So you see how great that sound is? It's such a classic.
Good for dollar value.
I gotta see if I get that silver value again. There it is. So you see how classic that sound is? It's really, really neat. Pinbot's just a really classic machine. And like I said, not real complicated, just a lot of fun. If you have a chance to play Pinball, I highly recommend you play one because it is great. Oh man, that was see how neat a game that is? What a great machine that is. Beautiful piece of equipment. Very cool. So there you go, guys. So there's Pinbot, a great machine. Highly recommend you play that if you get a chance to. Now, I also want to mention too, by the way, if you want to help show your support for the Kurt's Place channel, there's a link to the Kurt's Place channel store in the video description down below. You can get things such as hats, mugs, and keychains. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Have a great day now. Bye-bye now. We'll see you next time. Take care.